I don't inundate you with these things. I'm determined that what I saw in Vietnam and what is happening in Iraq will not go unpunished. Absolutely determined that that's the case. Now, what that means is this entire gang of war criminals in Washington are going to have to be prosecuted, right? Now, people make these statements and they make these things. Yes, this should happen, and it doesn't. Well, here's how it's going to happen, my friends. I've asked a couple of my colleagues at Oxford to give me 2 international criminal law, human rights law specialists. I taught the seminar at Oxford for 2 years, international human rights. I got on 2 very bright guys from there. We've got one here in New York, and 2 others I'm considering. I want a team of researchers to listen carefully to all the Winter Soldier tapes. Some of you have heard the Winter Soldier tapes, I imagine you know what they are. They are the stories of the Iraqi veterans who testified over 2 days in Washington suburb, of war crimes they committed. Horrible war crimes the American soldiers committed. I want them to identify in that list of war crimes, crimes that go up the chain of command, so that we can take them all the way up the chain of command. Now, Bush has helped us a great deal in this matter because he has even admitted that they've had these discussions in the cabinet meeting, and he actually approved the use of these very rigorous interrogation techniques, which means torture, of course. So that one group will be working on identifying felonies, international crimes, crimes against humanity that have been committed, where you can attribute responsibility all the way up to the Oval Office, to Cheney, to Addington, Doug Feith, Pearl, this whole crowd of people. It's going to be a very long list of defendants in this matter, right? Then we have another team looking at Guantanamo and the torture that's gone on in Guantanamo, and the violation of all of the rights of children, convention and treaties that have been signed, because we've had children in Guantanamo who have been subjected to this, right? And you know how you get into Guantanamo from Afghanistan? You anger your neighbor who knows that the Americans will pay $5,000 if you give them a name of somebody. Get the $5,000 off, you go to Guantanamo. A high percentage of those poor buggers over there have come that route. This whole thing is a disaster. So we go from Abu Ghraib to Guantanamo, the type of torture that's happened, now the approval of torture, and the use of extraordinary rendition will be used as indicative of the war crimes. Okay, so now we have a bill of indictment. Research has to be done, in my view, by the 1st of December. By the 1st of February 2009, we will have a bill of indictment against all of these people. Now,